Alright, let's bring this thing on up. How are folks doing tonight? Hey, SALZ, how you doing? Bear with me while I get everything sorted out here. Yeah, guess who forgot to turn on half his lighting? There we go. Hi, how you doing? There is so much of it to kick. This game is just like shaping up to be a horde simulator. It's great. It's heavy. It's decidedly rougher than it seems like it should be. I'm fine with that. We ended last night kind of abruptly because I was tired. So let's start sorting out these ridiculous piles of monster bits. I feel like someone put brickwork through my eyebrows, you know? Just took some stuff, see if that helps, but it's distinctly a bit headache in here tonight. Yeah, one of the things about long-term sinus issues is that mostly never goes away. Some days it's better than others. But that is as far as it goes. Let's grab some money. And this is probably a good moment to throw a gold mine. Not a gold mine. Try again. That is the exact opposite of the thing I wanted. The scavenger camp down. There we go. Which, let's just go ahead and bump both the production and the workers on. Spend some money a bit and then double tap that as well. I would not have been terribly unhappy to bump our item level one more time, but we'll see how that goes after tapping out the rest of whatever reasonably sized corpse piles we can find. That's a regular sized pile. There we go. Any more good ones? Oh, well, they're all over here. Hi. And we're out of workers anyway. No worries. There we go. It's a step in the right direction. We may have made some work on getting some items. I'll call it good. And we're still working on getting our 6th hero, so it's not like we were spending that money tonight on other stuff anyway. In fact, I think we did get the upgrade for the 6th hero, so now it's just a matter of finding one who's worth a damn. You're starting with the poison tree, do not like helmets, and are well armored, but do not like hitting things physically, which is fine if you've got the poison tree. We would like to focus in. That's the poison and debuff tree. That is a really tempting combo. Then there's this guy who couldn't decide which way he's going with critical powers, so decided to go both ways in the same couple of traits. And then took the critical tree, which kind of makes him useless as these things go. Also, is it just me or did everyone draw debuff tonight? Yeah, everyone did. Okay. Then there's Paloma here, who just does not like stats or having nice things. Less critical, 10% less dodge, less bag slots, plus armor, plus move. What? I feel really sad seeing any character who draws into Corrupt for plus poison damage and then doesn't draw the poison tree. Yeah, one of the big things I keep seeing on this game is I'm just going to roll these. You really need everything to line up right on a character here or there. They do the defense and debuff trees. Big health bonus minus damage. Big health bonus, big health penalty, plus poison, no poison tray. But also reliability. Still somehow sort of tempting, but not in a way that's a real coherent whole to this. Frustrating. Yeah, Nihilist. Nihilist is a never. Would you like fewer action points? No, I don't think I would. Thank you. Poison, defense, magic, minus damage. I can actually work with that. Big hits, big health, less armor. Oh, one-armed. That's such a shame. Huge damage, absolutely confined to one-handed weapons. Loads and loads of plus health. If I could get this character the plus health, the thing that converts extra health into damage, she would absolutely hit like a titan. But that only one-handed weapons thing really turns it into a big chore. Hey, yeah, LDG, how you doing? Then we have this guy who rolled into 2 different plus physical damage perks. You know, I'll take the shot at that, Miguel. Sure, why not? Drop on the field. Let's, real quick, not the shop, try again. Why don't you set the offhand magic orb aside? Oh, it's not actually minus health. Wild. That is maybe not terrible. Okay, did you roll... You did roll bodybuilder. Along with a bunch of plus physical damage perks. Did you roll organic armor? You did. Did you roll blood mage? No. He didn't get the full, all the physical damage combo, but he did pretty good with it despite. So grab back protection for an armor bonus, because we'll be grabbing organic armor down the road a spell for extra, health. Grab bodybuilder, so we'll do extra damage, loads and loads of it, and then grab defensive training for the XP bonus, and that puts him in a good position to start catching up on things. We will not be using a dagger on this dude, and probably not the offhand orb. Hey, you're Ravi. Have nice food, Sealsy. We'll see you in a while. We'll come back to the rest of his stuff in a minute, because we've got a lot of items to sort out, and that is a definite step in the right direction. I know we had a half-bot upgrade somewhere. Yeah, look, no one wants to talk to you, Shotton. Somewhere there's an upgrade we threw points at. It's home of housing. We won't be getting it today either. That's fine. Moving on. Oh dear. That sounds like it may have loads of delight in it somewhere. Okay, probably we don't need a +3 rusty dagger. I might be able to... That's not going to be any use to you. I might be able to make the magic damage leather armor useful to someone, we'll say. But the big health regen shield is probably the way to go. There's this ridiculous physical damage bonus on these pants, which kind of puts me into this space of, yes, get those. Throw them on our big physical damage character, have loads of fun with it. Big old potion of strength, yes please. Hiya Jello, how you doing? I'm enjoying it too. Ravi, I don't have the context for that, and I think I'm happier not having the context for that. I looked at that and thought, do I want to know? And thought to myself, no, I don't think I do. I just can't come up with a circumstance with this Hunter's Cape where I would want -5% critical on purpose, even for 11% range damage. Oh, okay. It's been long enough that I had completely passed that aside somewhere or something. I don't know. Well, we're definitely going to grab the +4 sledgehammer for someone, probably for our new guy, truthfully. Because that dagger is not the thing he needs. And this raises the wonderful question of how much plus physical can I stack on him before it gets ridiculous? And the answer really is as much as I want to. Every single one of these items rolled a big plus physical damage bonus. And truthfully, I like this armor better than the red, but the red is the one to grab, because if we don't end up using it, it sells really well. Big block stun crit power shield. Kind of tempting for a variety of reasons. Grab it for the moment. I'm sure I can find a use for a crit power hat. I'm sure I don't have a use for this hat, but I could maybe throw it away for 45 gold. You might know you're my archer. You're my druid staff. You are not wearing poisony pants. We could throw poisony pants on you. Alternatively, we take this and throw some skill range on somebody. Which is awfully tempting anyway, because I know we're going to have to deal with bosses soon. This roll is terrible, and it should feel terrible. In fact, this roll is so terrible, we're actually going to pop the reroll here. Hey Ish, how you doing? Wow, we really might have been better off with that last roll. Oh, we'll grab that. Hey, a dragon house. One of these days I really do need a couple more emotes, and I never know what to grab, you know? It's one of those, what do you put in those slots that people do not have? I don't know. And then it becomes that wonderful thing where it's like, I can tell I'm overthinking this, and I'm going to overthink it harder now. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for the Silver Dagger, because that stat bonus on that is actually significant. This is another one of those, this roll is bad and it should feel bad moments. We'll grab the gun, it's the best of several bad options, whatever. Alright, not that. Are you the guy with perks? You are the guy with perks. Good. Have that potion. That gun is terrible, and it should feel terrible. Same with you. Alright, you get thrown there. This dagger is good enough that it's probably worth holding on to for a second and sorting out. One of these shields. Well, there's 23 block on this shield, and this is our guy who needs to be standing right in the enemy, so let's, yes, do that. I was gonna say, my suspicion is that I will have several characters for whom this is actually an improvement, and the answer is yes, I do. I want to put block and crit power on the guy who's out mixing it in. Yeah, we're in town 4. I cannot brain tonight. Is this Glenwald? I think we're in Glenwald. I don't know with any certainty, and of course there's no actual way of telling from here. But yes, the one with the woods and the incoming Dryad-based Doom, eventually. As much as this armor is hot garbage, this armor is actually hot garbage. Because, yeah, we'll put the Wildling armor on him. No, I lied. We're actually going to put the Frost Mage armor on him for the ridiculous plus physical. Because that's sitting on plus 12 as opposed to the plus 9 here. Do I have anyone else who wants the plus physical? No. So, moving on. You grab this hammer. This dagger is crap. I would like a one-handed weapon for your back slot. I don't really have a good one, so it can be this dagger for the moment. And as long as you're holding a one-hander back there, have the shield with the health regen. I don't really have a compelling need to throw shields on other characters at the moment. This is a very silly grab for you, so it may as well be a shield in that slot. No, you're not my poison character. You're my poison character. And yes, the Wisdom Amulet is actually a huge bonus to your poison, so have that poison harder. This trinket is bad, and you should feel bad. Do not use it. Instead, use this. I really wanted to throw the skill range trinket on her, but that trinket is really quite good. That cracked crystal is really not right for you, though. Why do you have that on? 2 propagation bounces. Oh, right, because we had that thing happen where we rolled into propagation bounces on everything for a bit. That in reserve a second. Yeah, you go ahead and roll into block harder, 54 block. Just a flat 54 points of damage reduced by anything that hits him. That is pretty much into just wade into things and let them die territory. And we narrowly missed getting back over 500, which is, whoops, we dropped these boots. We did not narrowly miss getting over 500, so we'll throw that into bumping the item level. So we've got our item level done, and we've got our 6th hero, so that ought to be about as much pushing hard for gold as we need to do this map. Meanwhile, they're coming in from 2 directions, so we can just fortify hard in those directions and call that good. I don't even know what you're referencing with Black Reliquary-ish. Which I guess tells you something, but probably not something terribly helpful. 2 skill range, yes please. I really would have liked the crit on this guy, but 8% damage is tough to pass up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might. I know I've seen at least one other streamer playing it then, and I don't know anything else about it. Not a thing. Alright, Meryl, you have an easy choice because you are going straight down the tree to epidemic to pandemic. And, you know, I still largely want poison damage for you, although skill range is tough to pass up. And base damage actually is something I can pass up on her, but 10% of it is great, so we'll take it anyway. And make your propagation more dangerous. And in fact, grab extra bounces to make it even more extra dangerous. Really, dude? Because +5 propagation bounces is completely sane, and we should be doing that with lightning bolts. Yeah, this is going to be a thing, I can tell. Hey, you vamp, how you doing? Well, she just rolled into straight plus range damage, and I'll take that. I really want more plus crit on her. And on one hand, I'm going, can I beat +6? I feel like I should spin rerolls here. And then on the other hand, I'm going, I should probably take that when it's just sitting there visible. So I will. Well, I'm glad you had fun. Alright, you, my dude, basically are looking for plus health and plus damage. I was going to say this really ain't it, except actually I want high health regen on you for reasons that will become abundantly clear later. But I think I want the experience bonus on you more. Okay, it's probably a little late in the train to be running experience on you, but that's okay. I would have held out for health, but plus 10% crit is actually great. Yeah, this guy ought to end up suitably nutsoid when he gets his full build out, if he gets his full build out. We'll see if it has. Whoa. That's a lot of folks. I'm just going to, I don't know, what am I hiding behind? I hid behind a book yesterday. Right, I'm going to hide behind this conveniently placed glass. I am cleverly concealed. No one can see. Good lord, that is a lot of raid. Hey, CPM. Hey, you Welched. How you doing? Yes, no, the glass is supposed to be blocked by the green screen. I love this stupid thing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I suppose if I really wanted to hide, hiding in front of a camera was an incredibly poor decision. It is, yes. How are you guys doing tonight? What were you guys up to? Alright, seriously. You go here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody get in this pile. Why do you have no mana? Oh, right, because you picked up... Yeah, you picked up blood magic. You will have no mana forever. It's part of the deal now. Yeah, I kind of was thinking that looked like a viewer chain that had been rated down a couple of perks. Man, most of the world into a coalition sounds really way too much like how my off-stream Stellaris has been going this week. You know, for a character running blood magic, I really probably do need to actually grab him organic armor and go nuts on making his health bigger. But we'll come back to that notion later. Now is the time when we need to be spending freebies, so you have some mana. You also have some mana. And we've got the healing freebie, which is needed by absolutely no one. Not even you, even though your bar is showing a little bit of space there, you're actually at full health. Hey, CT, how you doing? And yeah, I've heard that about Virgin Media several times. One of these days I really should look into, like... I have this thing I've been told where apparently my modem can be replaced, and I have no idea. And admittedly, I am not, like, making a particularly huge deal about any of that because, it's one of those things where I try not to kick my ISP too much because, every time they have heard any rumor that I am streaming, they get unhappy about it. And, well, you're not on a business account or some nonsense, and it's like, you realize I do this as a hobby and make, like, less money than it actually costs to pay for my ISP with that, right? Overall, I mean, it's not a ton. Anyone who goes into this hobby thinking they're going to become rich, I'm sure there's a few dudes who have. Equally, I'm sure that there are way fewer dudes who have than have thought they were gonna. Alright, that'll do for a minute. Let's move this on to actually deploying, folks. Hooray. Alright, new guy. Stand out here, look delicious. New gal, stand over here. Ed, back up, new guy. Meryl, you can also back up, new guy. That'll do. Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, I have never been unhappy about what the streaming process has brought in for me, because what I'm here for is, I'm here to be social and, you know, meet people and make good contacts, and that has been nothing but a great thing for me. I originally got into watching Twitch specifically to learn more about how, people were playing games I was already playing, in particular Minecraft and Darkest Dungeon back in the day. I know Pothos, right? Yike. In fact, largely I am on Twitch in the first place because my son bought me a copy of Darkest Dungeon, which has kind of snowballed wildly out of control. Lots of strange and fun little things in my life can be attributed back to that decision of his. We might have hit the sweet spot for ridiculous damage on our dagger guy. You know, I thought she had the thing for propagating around corners, and she does, but not yet. Either way, this whole side is now dead. No. What are you doing out there? Well, they get to live a minute. I think we'll put him in the corner for dealing with those, and switch these guys out. Can you reach with the crossbow? You can. Can you reach anything funny with the explosion on the crossbow? Yes. Maybe they do not get to live. There we go. New guy, what you got? You've got undead firmly up your nose. This seems appropriate. Drop the slow back there, because now he counts as... Whoops. Don't you line of sight me. Yeah, you're not going to get it either. At least not without, like, leaping bodily out into the zombie horde somewhere, which is fine. We'll just do that. Drop the slow on him as well, I guess. New guy, here are many zombies. Please have fun with them. Unfortunately, the explodey zombie is not immediately accessible. The good news is we have managed to reduce speed to 0. The bad news is we reduced its speed to 0, and it's somewhere where we can't actually hit it with our ranged guys, since it's hiding behind the tree. This problem will correct itself over a turn or so. You know what would have been a real good plan? Being minimally aware of the rest of this entire wall. Alright, rest good, Thra. Thanks so much for the raid, man. Have a good night. Yeah, we've definitely got some leaking happening around corners that it did not say we were getting hit on. I definitely would have considered putting some stuff on this wall if I thought we were going to have a gigantic pile of zombies on it. You know what would have been a real smart plan earlier in this thing is maybe cheering somebody so that they got the damage bonus. Yeah, alright. Nothing we can do up there. Oh my goodness. Poke him. he just explodes. Drop the lightning bolt. Alright, well, get over here somewhere. Drop the lightning bolt right there. Propagation kills all of them. And Ed can just clear the walls at that point. Oh, goodness me. Alright. You do have diagonal propagation. So, drop that poison there. It propagates to that entire group of foes. Basically everyone here is dead. Except you. Please to correct this. Thank you. Oh goodness, yes. Now the soundtrack for this is just amazing. He's isolated. Stab him. Now he's dead. Dagger, dagger, dagger. Line of sight. Dagger, 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 dagger. No. Undo the move. Since we can't hit him with any degree of daggering because of line of sight through the shield, dude. Solve that problem. There we go. Is there two guys back there? There are. Yoink. He's dead. Now he's isolated and so extra dead. And I'm kind of out of targets to shank over here, so that's fine. Cheer here. There we go. Propagate fire through that. Do the same through here. One more of those. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. You have shots left and I could take this claw out, but I'd actually rather let it close into the walls and get shot. Crossbow shot out to here. That's an exciting problem, and mostly because the boomer is kind of in a dumb space. Alright, we will see you in a little bit, CPM. If I drop the fireball, well, really anywhere here solves a big problem, so take a big move over here. He's got a range boost. If I get a big crit here, this could just one-shot him. Didn't work out that way, but it was worth a try. little calmer over there. Back to you. I don't really have any good places for the hammer fireball. You're technically isolated. There we go. Who's dead next to him? Okay, the big exciting piece of the moment is that this crawler needs to die. You have a line of sight on him, so he's just dead. No ifs, ands, buts, no thinking about it. He can just have that. Drop the fireball here. Alright, Pothos, we'll see you in a while. Have good streaming. Over here, dump that into that wool pile. There we go. Kinda out of targets. Has points left, just doesn't have anything he can hit with them. Call it good, dude. I absolutely need to propagate that guy to death, so please do. Yeah, that'll work. No line of sight through the shield, dudes. It's a problem. Could you do me a favor and just take this dude out? No, because he's too close. Try again. No. Alright. There we go. Not much for him to do over there. Kind of fine with that. Loads to do here. We're at the point where I'm punching things to death as they get close, because I remembered I have a punch things to death feed. You really need to die. Can't get a line on him regardless. Okay. Well, that is what it is. Call it good. We've got this one dude way out here by himself, severely injured because it wandered in and decided to be the only target over there for whole of the ballista, and I'm kind of fine with that. That said, since I don't really seem to have anything else to do with my dagger dude over here, he can go looking for that guy in a minute. But that is not what I meant to do at all. I meant to kill those guys with poison. There we go. This guy is now technically isolated. "22 targets left somewhere. 4 of them here, all dead. This guy, probably dead. 5 total. 6, 7-ish. Yeah, we've got some targets who have not yet wandered into the map, is what's going on here. Apparently mostly right here. Hi, everybody. Still short a few somewhere. 7. 2, 3, yeah, 4 non-visible targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, punching that guy was never going to work, but it was funny. There we go. The good news is no actual penetration of town. The bad news is piles of walls got smacked. Yeah, enough to actually put us up into one panic. Alright, think ahead. Grab 2 hits on the scavenge. Because we're going to need everything we can build up tonight. Do we have any more than just the one really big pile? Yes. 2, 3 really big piles. We have definitely had better nights for loot piles. Which is not a complaint. We will just, you know, grab all of the loot piles we can get and call it happy. We're kind of in a relatively nice spot for income and workers and so on and money. In fact, I'm actually at a point where I don't really have any other money-based anything I'm terribly concerned about making. Weapon-wise, there's some stuff I wouldn't mind from the magic shop. I don't really care if we pin down things and put the seer down at the moment, so we'll throw the magic shop down and call it good. Maybe spend the rest of our money re-rolling stuff if we gotta. We're gonna spend a lot of time tonight destroying barricades, I could expect. That one. So I'd like to go ahead and start walling out things with actual real walls at some point. We also discovered we have a hole in the defenses over here, in addition to the hole that just got made by the exploder exploding. So that needs to get addressed. Let's go ahead and do that first. And while we're at it, freebie up equals mana. I don't think anyone actually took an injury. Looks like no. Okay, worth double checking. Yeah, let's go ahead and spend some defenses first. Repair whatever needs repairing. And then, start walling in. Yeah, there's definitely a couple of spots where I did the not very bright thing, and so we have ballista that are serving as walls at the moment. Must we have a conversation every evening? Alright, let's grab the tail end of housing, which I'm looking forward to using. And then go back to, you know, actually upgrading stuff. Kind of stuck on what's next here. I think it's probably time to go ahead and start pushing for one of experience gain or more uncommon levels. Yeah, I refuse to contemplate that closely, Ravi. I am just going to assume that her boobs are as eldritch as the rest of her. There is no good that's going to come from trying to understand that. I still need 2 more heroes for better traits. We're close in on that. But, you know, we're not recruiting more with the cap. More consumables. 2 more for Omen of Boxing. Lots and lots of room for unlock more variations on things, which is not surprising, because I don't think we've spent 1,000 action points in any weapon yet. Although we're a lot closer to it on Wand than I would have expected. And no surprise that we're closer to it on Druid Staff. Spend action points on medium and heavy armors. Debuff things, stun things. Stun more things. We haven't been doing a lot of stunning. On one hand, I don't want to blow our reroll on literally the first item of the night. On the other, these are the worst just no. These are not a lot better. On the other hand, these pants are sitting on plus 16% crit, so that could be a lot worse. Give me a trinket worth talking about. That is a trinket worth talking about. That's okay. That is also just okay. We'll go with that. Big ol' XP gain amulet. What would you prefer? Would you prefer a potion of immune to conditions for 2 turns, or a potion of plus 30% damage? Kind of a tough call, if I'm honest. Game, I know you liked that wisdom amulet a minute ago. How about another of those? Okay. Would you like this turtle charm with plus 50% poison damage on it? Yes, I think I would. How about this utterly redonkulous gun? Sure, I'll take that. We take those. This particular roll is kind of lame. Yeah, not actually what we need in our life. There's definitely reasons to grab this winged helm, because 2 move points is nothing worse and nothing to sneeze at. The rest of this is kind of crap, so whatever. Plus 6 range damage, could take or leave. Plus 13% crit. Kind of big. Logically, wouldn't the dinosaur barbecue sauce be for barbecuing dinosaurs? Very wiggly tonight. Alright, all of these are complete garbage. Okay. We already had picked up a gun, and I definitely want a gun, but this gun is terrible. That said, this gun is terrible but expensive, so we'll grab it anyway. It bothers me that this crossbow is a technical upgrade. That said, the pants with plus 20 crit power are actually a better technical upgrade. Reduce crit but plus 14% damage is really tempting for a back rank shield for one of my physical damage dealers. I really want to, at some point, actually start running around with a pistol on a character and getting pistol actions done and yada yada. This is probably not the moment. It really feels sad that a cape with 15% crit is honestly not good enough for my current kit. Speaking of things that are absolutely not good enough, but we're probably going to grab anyway, the spear plus 5. Which I really would be tempted to throw on our sledgehammer dude here, just because we don't do enough with spears. It'd be really nice to grab, if we were serious about that, some multi-hit to go with that big multi-hit attack on spear. But, whatever. We'll throw that on him and call it good. Keep the sledgehammer handy. Throw the knight shield on for his back shield. That being a case of the shield is terrible, but at least it's terrible in a way I understand it. Moving on. The Warlock Pants absolutely can go on our poisony character, because, you know, why not have more poison with your poison? I was going to say these pants are so trash I can't possibly use them on anyone, but they're actually a technical improvement for you. Alright, this gun and this gun are junk. This is our hold for boss gun. Ed, as the potion guy, please have the good potion. Put the other potion over on you, why not? You get the winged helmet with plus movement, because you were having a movement issue already. There's no one for whom this hat is an improvement. This plus damage plus accuracy plus crit armor is kind of amazing on either archer. Arguably better on you, although that plus 10% damage on that is great. Alrightish, we'll see you later. I think we're doing fine, but, you know, small steps. It feels weird that this kettle hat, which is perfectly reasonable, is not actually in the keeper category. Alright, the running boots were good for you. Those can go you. The sledgehammer gets kept. I don't know why those are in a hold on to them space. The 50% poison damage trinket can probably replace our current poison trinket. Yeah. Which is a shame, because I love the XP gain on this one. But, you know, whatever. I lose 6% damage this way in exchange for 30% XP gain, which seems like a pretty reasonable trade-up. I have a lot of XP gain amulets, and I'm not actually in the business of using them, and it feels sad. Alright, so dump all of this. that kind of puts us in the business of looking for, like, the occasional individual really good item. Which, mostly these are not. There's some definite things I would like to have. Like, I'd like to bump her up from that Druidic Staff +4 to a 5. I'd like to bump Ed to his Tome of Secrets 5. Although ideally, it's really tough to get rid of the Tome of Secrets 4 with the action point on it. I also need to keep an eye out for pretty much just any level 5 consumables, because we have a... In fact, let's just grab that. We have a... whatever the challenge things are called for a start someone with 4 level 5 consumables on a night. You know, I can put this in his back slot and not feel terrible about that. Plus 8% damage plus poison damage is kind of great for a dagger user, dude. There's the ideal level 5 consumables. No, not really the point, though, is it? You know, offhand pistol with plus skill range on it. Slightly tempting for a lot of reasons for different characters. However, I'm going to grab the plus 80 health trinket and just call it good. We'll come back to why in a bit. But, long run, the build he's going to be running is going to involve organic armor and bodybuilder. So that is basically a straight plus damage trinket for him on bodybuilder. But we'll come back to it. You have some level 5 consumables. Are they perfect level 5 consumables? No, not the point, though. 4 of those gets the thing done. Assign that to your current back rank. This is junk. That can be held for the moment. That gets held on to for later. There we go. Could I maybe get something else with 100 gold? Yeah, probably. But we're kind of in this go fishing for the perfect item space now, and I hate it. Yeah, now we're under the threshold where even if we find the perfect item, we probably can't afford it. Whatever. Do some levels, call it good. Maeve is still fishing for crit mostly. Not that plus damage is terrible either. She has ended up in this space where she is doing ridiculous propagation things with her damage, and it's fine. There's a lot of things she could pick up, and those would be perfectly nice things. I would really love to improve this level 2 hand crossbow. That's it. Crit Mastery is a perfectly acceptable get for her. And past that, it's like pick up stuff, maybe they're good. I don't know. There are many things I would like to do to improve this character, and right now we don't have them, and that's fine. She's sitting on 220 crit power. Reroll this. No real luck here. Reroll that one more time. Propagation damage is at least a step in the right general direction for something she's actually doing. Grab some more crit. Meryl, there was never a question, is going straight up to Potent Toxin. And we're ideally looking for more poison damage on that side of things. On this side of things, it really could be anything. She's not having an accuracy problem, but let's go ahead and, you know, get preemptive about that. This is terrible. This is still terrible. We should have taken the opportunism, as it turned out. Momentum is not going to make a lick of difference to her. That's fine. I can't do much about it. We are still very much on team ridiculous propagation effects here. That said, she's kind of rolled terrible on both halves of this. Poison damage is not it. I guess we're taking 20% experience boost. Also not really it, but whatever. On this side, I will absolutely take resistance reduction. And then Miguel, who I'd really like to have seen do better here, has nothing to get this level in terms of things we're actually pushing. He can go ahead and pick up Relentless, because, move around more, yes please. And then on this side of things, I really would not mind seeing plus hit points or plus crit. On this side, really, I don't even know. It may as well be the XP gain, because I don't have anything I'm excited about here. Yeah, we really didn't roll up anything here. I guess it's going to be the resistance. Have some resist. Enjoy, I guess. Levels are done. Call it good. The only free action is our healing building. We're going to put Goron on this side and basically have him attempt to solo aside. With Miguel covering this side with Jalen on middle support. And Meryl over here with Edward kind of we've got some folks in just as needed positions, and that's great. Yeah, I know, I didn't spend some... problem out there that I haven't seen yet. Twisted. Former mage mutated by the mist. He's got a lash attack. Add move and dodge. Add immunity and resistance. And a big nasty line attack that does a whole lot of damage, but requires charge. So basically, don't let him have the charge up on his attacks. Oh my goodness. Three multi-hit, yet he's not going to be in a position to multi-hit three things in the same shot. Go the other route. Yeah, that's fine. Pop out. Buffed. Can you reach? No. Can you reach with the bow? Technically. Yeah, in some kind of limpid technical sense where we can't actually target anything. Line of sight issues all around. That is definitely the thing that was needed. Gorgeous. Okay, Yeah, Edward is just kind of continuing to be the king of our damage dealing. And I'm kind of okay with that. Really can't reach anything. Same for you, but go ahead and armor up. We have a definite problem over on the left. Problem is, if I ignore these guys, they run rampant. So, before we head out, can I get daggers to you? Yes. Please have all of the dagger. You're immune to poison. That was a waste of my time, is what that was. Alright, nothing is getting in and staying in, so we're good there. Yeah, we can't really get line of sight on that thing, and you know, I'm completely fine with that. Call that good. We're in some significant trouble over here. Ooh, over there too. Hi, that is a lot of rippers. But, you know, one problem at a time. The big problem over here is I need that twisted dead. That was not targeting the twisted like I thought it was. That was dumb. It's not immune to poison this turn. Not that this guy's my good poison character. Yeah, that was not the smoothest thing a dude ever did. Alright, let's thin the herd. Alright, that thins the crowd out along the edge. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm honestly starting to feel like Ed could just hold this all by himself, but let's not get overconfident. Ed can do, since he's got a bit of free time, is come down here and help out. That'll help significantly. Do me a favor and just step out. I'll just big ol' stunning thing into that, and then get back to your side, because, yeah, we've got that Elite Ripper out there, and something probably needs to be done about that. Not really what I was hoping for from you just there. You got an Elite Dodger over here too. Not an improvement. Can we dump like all of the poison over here? That's a big help. And then do that again, but with even more of it. Thank you. %dodge on that monster. I was gonna say, that had actual chances of proccing clear down into him. Kinda glad it didn't. Got the immunity up again. And enough resistance that the throwing dagger out there is not really worth even doing. Yeah, it's gonna get a little hairy up there. That's just what it is. Well, it wasn't quite as doom and gloom as I feared, anyway. Yeah, that guy's gotta go. There we go. Get over here. I did not see Edward take that giant hit, and that is a problem. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Are we winning? This is my character. Yeah, I'm not honestly sure. That elite is done. we're up to last call here. Being an elite, you are an elite with 300 bonus armor. Nasty. I mean, not stand up to Edward's full bombardment nasty, but still nasty. Deleted. Also deleted. This corner is now safe. She cannot interfere in anything else this turn. Yeah, I'll definitely take it. Alright, light these people on fire. Light these people on fire. And let's just cherry pick out some guys. Probably we should go ahead and cherry pick out these guys that are actually against the wall. There we go. Here's one of those fascinating questions. That's a definite kill shot. That probably isn't, so take the third there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that kind of major target elimination is what we need for big elites and bosses. Yeah, notice that one of those elites was with 120 by himself. Yeah, see the fog roll way out? It's boss night. At least I suspect it's boss night. We could slap Dennis here and be certain, but it feels pretty likely. Yes. Alright. Punch 15 enemies to death is now done. And start a hero with 5 consumables equipped is also now done. And as soon as we pick up a consumable, that 20 consumables will also be done, so we'll catch that in a second. In fact, let's just talk to the alchemist and get that sorted immediately. Give me that. Thank you. The prowess has been accomplished. You don't say! Alright, talk to the altar, grab the offering up to the big 200 point heal. Heal our mage, who got absolutely rocked. Spend a worker restoring mana, because we did actually have a problem there tonight. Spend 2 workers grabbing pretty much as we can grab for materials. In fact, it's probably worth spending the money and turning it into materials right now. So, slap down another camp. Go nuts. Expensive? Yes. Worth it? Probably yes. Should we be rolling hard for items tonight? No, I think we should be rolling hard for materials tonight. Because I need to delay things off my fucking walls. And my walls are kinda crap. And, you know, we haven't actually been... we've been rolling through a lot of items and going, okay, I guess that's an upgrade, without actually definitely hitting upgrades. That's all of our workers sorted out, and I'm kind of fine with where they went. We've also still ended up with 500 more gold. I don't even know what to do with that. The answer is probably going to continue to be roll for better loot. This loot is terrible. It should feel terrible. Holy Ring plus 5, plus propagation, stabilize, minus armor, plus 40% healing received. Just not in the business of what we need. But it's the expensive thing, so grab it. Magic Shop didn't really pull us out any big favors here. Plus propagation bounces is the exact opposite of what I need in a wand. It's great. It's huge for our propagating guys, but not what I needed just there. Same with that, just not the thing we needed. Alright, so dump those. That can go too. We'll sort out spending money in a minute. but we are now in an everything must be absolutely solid phase. And I have deep doubts that we get there. Yeah, that's the end of that. Yeah, our economy game for materials could have been a lot better this run. Honestly thought we had a couple more knights to sort. Everyone looks to be at full for mana. So let's do some leveling and see how it comes out. Gauran, I'm really honestly in a weird spot with you. I think we're going to grab you Berserk and just continue to pile you into crowds and call it great. Grab isolation for bigger, heavier isolate hits. And truthfully, I want the move on you. You haven't had enough and it's been a problem. Meow. Yes, hello. It was a trick. Yeah, say hello. No, that's a camera. Cat is delicious. Here's what's for dinner. You're not gonna say hi now that you're up here, or purr, or nothing? He's gonna get up here and take over the camera. It is now time for cat streaming. I'll admit that you are probably a cuter streamer than I am. Yeah, he is a lot of cat. Yeah, say hello. Meow. 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 Alright, seriously, dude, you're digging into the flesh of my arm. Ow. I like that flesh where it is. Alright, so, I really don't know what to be doing with her. I guess she can grab Human Ballista. It's not my ideal, but Maeve has kind of like wandered off into this, hasn't actually landed what I was going for with her space. Yeah, Ed, I would like you to grab Blink. Just, you know, we're even more rapid getting across the entire damn map. And while the propagation bounce is great, what I really want for you right now is a big hit of momentum, which we didn't roll. We'll grab the reliability instead. Grab a little more crit. And Miguel is just never going to get the time to develop out the way I needed him to. We still have 2 perks this level, so he'll manage to get an organic armor. We've got 1 perk that's kind of a whatever the hell I want. I don't even know. Do you have any bonus reliability? Yes, like 25 of it. If I tank your skill range for the reliability for the skill range, is that better? I don't even know. He's kind of in this I don't know what you're doing right now space, and it's not really going to get any better for looking at it. So grab Fatality. Grab Organic Armor. Watch your hit points go to 463 and plus 36% physical damage. Try not to get hit by things. You don't have any regenning perks. Yeah, ideally here he needed momentum in a big way. I'll take a little reliability. I'll take a little physical damage. On this side of things, some movement to keep him out of bad situations is probably strongly indicated at the moment, and a little bit more block is probably strongly indicated on account of he is super vulnerable. Having exactly no armor anymore, and instead having changed that all out for literally all of the hit points. He'll hit like a truck, but, you know, the downside is he is vulnerable. Real bad. Alright, I'm not going to worry about, like, any structuring with any of that. We are pretty much at the point of scum for good equipment. Good equipment in this case, the big problem in our gear is ever and always going to be that we have really bad hand crossbows and need 2 of those improved. Basically now. Yeah, he has all of the actual credible dodging ability of the same truck. It's a problem. Speaking of problems, this is not an improvement right here. In some kind of technical sense, it still is, so we'll take it. But I'm at this point, if I'm spending my money on rerolls, I'd really like to see something actually useful in the hand crossbow domain. I probably shouldn't pass up the noble clothes. This is not what I asked for, and yet it is a technical upgrade. Not enough of one that I'm going to throw 130 at it right now. Not when we're fishing for something specific. On one hand, this is not it, and on the other hand, that's close enough to it, so... take the 4. Yeah, take the 3. Toss. That thing where we really no longer need the XP gain on this trinket means that plus 80 more health on our health dude puts him into some kind of redonkulously stratospheric 178% physical damage. 78% bonus. Do a quick fiddle through. Okay, there's nobody who needs the 30% reliability bonus off of that right now. Question worth asking is there someone who can benefit from the action point bonus? The answer is Edward, but he doesn't wear armor, so, no, apparently for Edward. Probably the perfectly logical answer is Meryl, because this armor is only okay. I don't really have anything else I need or want on this roll. One more reroll. Didn't really land a thing I need. Not worth trying to fish harder at this point. That puts us to done-ish. Done-like. And puts us in this situation of who is our boss hunting team. People who are not our boss hunting team. Maeve is absolutely not it. She is going to be crowd cleaning. So is Meryl. And Jalen probably should be doing the same. So our boss hunting team therefore includes Edward. And probably includes Garen. Which means somebody needs to be holding this side. Congratulations, Miguel. Your job is hold the side. Try not to die. Yeah, called it. That's our boss. give me that. You can definitely jump them. What is your problem? Yeah, alright. I don't know, and I no longer care. So you come over here. There we go. There we go. One down. Yeah, gonna call that good for her at this point. I'm sort of amused by that guy getting missed by that. I don't know what the hatchery back there does, but I think I want to not find out this turn. Way too far over there to get that sorted. Let's hop back over here. Can I get close enough to burn that dude? It's not from that set of moves. Two, hop to here. Yes, okay. And he's done. That'll have to do. Alright, good news. You weren't called on to fight a boss this turn. Bad news, you're kind of not in a position to hit things. Yeah, none of my warp gates are even close enough for you to really hit anything this time. Get in position. Call it good. Yeah, I was not expecting it to go light on that. You know, I specifically had this plan for one of our archers to throw that gun on them. Okay, so an exciting problem at the moment is I'm not really going to be able to get close enough to this guy to start really rocking her. Not a chance. Yep. So failing that, let's cause some mayhem on the way to her. Say what you will about Maeve, and I'm really not a fan of her build. She is damned effective. I really need you pounding on a boss, but on your way, please. Causing a little trouble. One of those fascinating questions for this character is, where do I use her most effectively? Not 100% sure that was it. This guy's on my list. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. Well, it's about to get exciting. Yeah, let's start with the only important question. Can you get into melee of a dryad? Yes. Yes, you can. One problem solved. Yeah, that seems like a good way of measuring that at the moment. Can I solve a problem in this general direction? Let's find out. First things first. Drop as much poison as it takes on a dryad to cause a problem. 600 points of poison. That seems like a significant problem solver. But, you know, why stop there? Okay, not immediately dead, but big strides made on that one. Don't really have another big hit there that I can get in on. I feel silly because if I... well, I can solve that problem. If I blinked here instead, that should be in melee reach. There we go. And yeah, between two damage dryads, Edward just deleted 2 in a single turn. I don't have anyone who can get up to the top one and also do anything about it at the moment, and that's kind of fine. We're pretty much at the point of please start gloriously lighting things on fire and see if it helps. Yeah, that was a concern. Fortunately, just a big debuff and not an actual damaging hit. That one's a problem. Also a problem. So on our list of questions, and I think it's a good one at the moment, is how many more dryads do we got? I feel reasonably certain the answer is more than one. since the gauge here is still sitting way down at the bottom left of this tier. But there's all 4 of those taken care of. What's your stinking resist? 55. Alright, why did I even hit that dude? That guy is a problem and remains a problem at the moment. I don't really have any good delete large chunks of the board solutions for Edward this turn. Okay, really mild case of I hit my own wall there, but it was the best of a bad lot of options. Can I get close enough to you to just delete you? That was not as deletey as I was hoping. Yeah, that dude is in some trouble. Not as much as it could be, but not a 0 amount like I'd prefer. So we'll just step up and block shots to him, because we can. Alright, Ed, I don't know where I need you. The answer is a little bit of everywhere. know there's round 2. I mean, that could yet happen. We had an elite gun back there. Kind of low on the list of troubles, but still a thing that is a trouble. Okay, so your new wonderfully obnoxious bit of trivia is the monoliths do not, in fact, allow propagation through them. Which is a bit of a problem for my propagation to maintain. I really need him to get his butt in gear and get up to stabbing someone. Problem is, 1, 2, 3, all of them very far away from him. Which, you know, is fine. We'll just kick things into movement overdrive by using whatever skills we can use to get there. Small steps. Leaving a whole lot of very angry zombies in between him and everything else. What can you do? Meanwhile, I'm looking at this side going, I feel like I ought to be able to make a contribution here, but I'm not seeing a good one. Yeah, not feeling like we're getting enough done. My suspicion is this is the lot, but it's a lot. And we really need to go back to Ed's really good round of deleting 2 in a turn. Ooh, you can't even propagate into rocks. Okay, so we just learned a thing, and that thing was unfortunate. I do not have any catapults now. Would be nice. Don't have them right now. Well, she did a good number on that. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I really could have done a better job this run with materials gain, which would have helped a lot for having some extras like catapults, stone walls, more stone walls. Okay, I just need you to develop enough room to maybe do something about some of this. No, neither of those is the hit I want. Up there. That is absolutely a hit I want because it opens the whole thing up. And then I need you to back the fuck off. What we have here is mostly a maneuvering issue, so can we move you across the entire map again this turn? Probably. That was a glorious misclick. So the answer is almost certainly not as much as we'd like now. Which is fine, we'll just pile him into a big trunk of dudes and let them explode themselves on his body. Really? Plan ahead for next turn. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3 of them still alive. And basically, if we don't win next turn, we lose completely. And I'm a little concerned about those guys who have breached. Okay, I'm a lot concerned about the guys that have breached. Because they're on the thing. Well, I already knew that if we didn't win this turn, we just absolutely lose, so, you know, that's not really setting anything but reminding us that the timer is a thing that exists. Since they're already getting in absolutely everywhere, we kinda knew that already. Hey, yes, you're very scary. Please let me do some things now. Thank you. Oh, maybe 600 a shot that way. Maybe 500 a shot that way, depending on luck. I don't like depending on luck. $240 minimum on these. 157 minimum on those. Okay, so that means the correct answer, and this is really weird, is plink it to death using light crossbow bolts. Alright, out of the way. Do you have a shot at that? Like, in my best, wildest dreams move, do you have a shot? No. Yes, barely. Thank you. 1. Okay, I need you to move her across the map. Please punk him with the great punking. Thank you. And then this guy's probably the easy one. There we go. Can you follow that up? Ed, now it's the time that you need to explode a thing. Not what I was going for there, but funny. $581 health. Dead of poison. That is the game saying we lose. I needed that to be the last one. Too many of my guys are in precarious positions, even if I was in a good position to solve that last one, which I am emphatically not. Because there we are. I'm not too put out about it. It's the last time we saw that fight. First time we saw that fight, rather. It's a rough fight. And we can play with our omens for next time, because I would very much like to add some better omens in. I think with the plus housing omen next time, instead of the extra starting materials, for example, we can make a difference. But we'll do some work. But let's real quick spin our stuff and call it good, and then see if we can find someone to raid you folks out to tonight, because... Or we could just sit here on a black screen. Hey, dude. That's not supposed to destroy the game. That's just supposed to destroy the run. There we go. Yeah, we did that thing where it's in a weird spot where it scrolled partly off the screen, too. Would you like a thing? Yeah, I would love this thing. It'd be nice if we could see it, but whatever. Finish our level ups, and now we start seeing rare level ups, which would be really good if we could afford it. Yeah, I really liked our hammer dude for that run. Let's go ahead and grab the traps, though, just so that they're grabbed. Is that the thing we think we need for next time? No, probably not, but whatever. Set the rest of that toward experience, call it good. And we'll come back to it, but we'll do some fiddling with our omens and, you know, make some decisions on that for next run. Which will probably be Tuesday for that stream, because this is the last day of my streaming week. And folks, it's been wonderful, but I'm going to flip this one over to Closeout and look for someone to raid everyone out to, because it's been a good little run for me. And I have the hungry. So we'll come back to this. Bear with me, I'm going to look and see if there's someone I want to raid you guys out to tonight, and... Let's go from a tactical game to a tactical game and raid you guys over to Seth Mac, who is doing some Chaos Gate tonight. So bear with me, we'll get that rolling, and I will see you guys again Tuesday. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, I should definitely raid Pothos, yeah, because he was in the raid we were on. I don't have Pothos on my follow list, but we'll get that rolling. Bear with me.